the game. You should definitely check that out if you're new to Smash. Appreciate that. And he's
doing an interesting series, like a compartmentalized series about how to play the game. You know, not like this is how you play the game optimally, but like, you know, just what you want to be looking out for and how you want to be approaching practice, how you want to be approaching, you know, your matchups, and how you want to be approaching just, you know, getting better. So definitely some stuff to look at. And you know, we were watching him in the crew battle, obviously on day 0 on Friday. Just you know how much work he can do and how much fear he can put into his opponents just by being, you know, an oppressive player. And then Elexiao, of course, is a disgustingly good Greninja, whilst also having, you know, a Snake and an Incineroar in the pocket as well. He's got some interesting and diverse characters. You know, the intense like trickery and you know, tech-heavy character that is Greninja, then this you know, the much more trap-heavy and zone-style gameplay of Snake, and then you've got, you know, just the raw power, the raw strength, and the brawling nature, grapple nature of Incineroar. 3 very different characters, but he plays them equally well.
Yeah, and I mean, looking at kind of the different characters that. How do you pronounce his name again? Sorry, Elexiao.
Elexiao. It depends how you want to go for it. Because
I want to go for the French. I want to respect that. Elexiao. Okay, so I was going to say like what character I was wondering what he should use in his, since he has so many different characters, but he did go with Greninja here for starters, and of course he saw maining Link, as we know.
Yeah, the thing is that Link is crazy.
Yeah,
he's so crazy.
So for me, it's going to be super interesting to see actually more of how Izaw plays. I've heard so much about them. I've actually rarely seen him actually play in tournaments. I know that he did do well at Valhalla, if I recall correctly.
He did pretty well, yeah. I believe he was, I'm trying to remember if it was like top 8 or just shy of top 8, like maybe 9th. I think it was top 8.
Yeah.
7th or something.
Yeah, that's really nice to see. And also, like, he's not just talk, you know, doing those videos. He actually does play the game a lot, and
oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, his Link. I mean, he's been playing Link for the longest time. You know, ever since Brawl, and he was, you know, one of the best, you know, Brawl Links, and a great Ultimate Link as well. Yeah. And he had a variety of characters in Ultimate, but he was, you know, at this point was like, maybe Link won't be that good. We'll see. And he's just found out that he's a completely different character, but he's just spent so much time labbing him, and you haven't really seen like the depth of what he can do because of, you know, just how this game's been going, how Elexiao's been really you know, pressurizing him and just, you know, getting his tricks. You know, a lot of what Izaw's working on is just that, you know, that close range pressure, and, you know, this, like, you know, this shield pressure that he has, you know, with the bomb, the Z drop, the fast falling nairs consistently coming out, and all these, you know, then going in for these grabs when, you know, your shield is up and your back is turned.
Oh my God, this is just beautiful. This kind of protecting the ledge finally makes it back onto it, but that was quite the climb. But yeah, for sure, the difference, like one of the main difference of Link is that bomb and managing the bomb as well, actually timing it and using that to gain space in the stage.
Punishing a hit onto the shield with the up B. The great spin there, doing good work.
Yeah, and this is really good stuff here. Both of them on the 2 stocks, and I do feel like they're just kind of filling each other out at this point.
That first stock was very, I wouldn't say cagey, but very back and forth.
Yeah.
It was like, Elexiao's not getting the full extensions of everything he does, and I think the same is true. Like, both are kind of like nullifying each other in a way, so it's just a series of trades back and forth of just small hits. Nice forward smash charge after guarding that up B. A little bit preemptive there from Izaw, and didn't really work out.
Yeah, very nice read there, and punish, of course. That's one of the major things I've seen about Greninja is just like, if you can do the reads, then you're in a really good spot. But it's all about getting those. Like, you don't really have that many opportunities to, you know, poke around as much besides the kind of shuriken here. But like, actually going in and getting those reads is so important as Greninja.
The dash attack is silly good.
Yeah.
It pops you up very, very nicely, and Elexiao's very good at just, you know, getting the distance closed and punishing afterwards. That bomb bouncing around, being a bit of a pressure point for him as well. Got to be aware of that. And the thing is, when Izaw doesn't have that bomb, he needs to get it back as soon as possible, because it's one of those things. You can see those Z drop recatches with the Nair as well.
Yeah, really good bomb management here. Also, I like how he uses the boomerang like that too. Like, lets it fly past him as well, so it also acts as like kind of a wall, so he can move further with the aerials. Just having that boomerang as a threat coming in at any point.
Yeah, nice catch on that landing with the forward smash. Oh dear, oh dear. Okay, he should recover. Oh no, the wonderful, was that back air?
Yeah, that was something.
I'm not sure if I saw the sword come out. It looked like fair kind of knockback, but it could have been bear animation. It was so quick.
Yeah.
I think it was bear.
But here we are on the final stock, and Izaw is actually up 100%, so Elexiao has been doing a lot of work. It feels like the Izaw has been in control in terms of the kind of like the pacing, but Elexiao has just find his way in and like managed to get those heavy hits. Let's see if he can close it out though. It's getting closer and closer between both of these. Ooh, okay. And even just leaving the bomb as he does there, he just secures that part of the stage. Like, he can do whatever he wants there.
Ooh, wonderful though. Elexiao getting that forward air. Looking to find it and get the catch if he can.
Yeah, another chance for Izaw. Can he make it back? Make something happen. Gets the stage control. Now he has the bomb as well.
Elexiao though, I mean, this is the thing. As much as Izaw's doing, Elexiao is just weathering the storm for sure. He's just seeing it all the way through. He's being very good in his defense, not getting caught out by anything major. And just... Whew.
Yeah, okay, neutral get up was the right choice there. Now it's just about fishing. Izaw needs to find his kill option. What is it gonna be? Elexiao now on the ropes.
Ooh, wow, that was an interesting potential trade. The forward smash will be the connecting hit as Izaw lands with that down air. Really both reaching for each other very, very far.
Yeah, that looked a bit sketchy in the end there, but he finally was able to turn it around. Like, he... Yeah, really patient plays. Just like whenever he was on the ledge there, he still made it back and just seemed to feel like comfortable. Like, even though he was put onto the ropes like that. Very, very well played. Would you want to see him switch characters like other people have done here? I feel like the Greninja was kind of solid for him, right?
I mean, I've always kind of personally felt that, you know, you make changes on, you know, it's one of those things. Generally, you'll be, if you're like super confident, you know that you want to try someone else to see how it goes, sure. Yeah. But generally, I think when it comes to higher level, you want to kind of make it as a counter pick more than anything else. Like if you have to make a change in your game plan, so and only another character will do that to help you get the victory. Yeah, that's generally how I would see them, rather than being, you know, oh, I won that game, but I want to change it up so I can win again. Yeah, it's like if the game plan's working, you know, don't fix it if it ain't broke, kind of thing, you know. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
True, true. But we are in the second game here, and it's time for, well...
And the thing is, this is the thing. The thing is, this is the thing? Oh my god. The thing is... Yes. That for all of the setups and the pressure that that Izaw would like to produce with Link, Greninja is a tricky character. He's, you know, very, very fast. He can get in. He's slippery. Funnily enough, he's a frog. But also, that's the thing. He can get in and out and, you know, really not be as kind of like stifled by the pressure. Yeah,
definitely. I mean, Link really is one of those like super technical characters. So, oh, and there we see it. Like, oh my God, he makes it wide back. That was some real sniping there from Izaw. But yeah, even then, like, even when he does get these, like, he has to try really hard to get this damage in, but still does not kill, you know. And he's up on 164. Like, Izaw really has to work to get these stocks, which is like, it's maybe, I don't know if it's a problem with Link, but it's maybe a bit of this matchup, as you said. Like, he just finding that kill option is hard. Finally, he's going to get the first stock here, but that took quite some time. He was doing damage. Oh, no
tech. No tech.
Yeah.
He was trying to get the stage tech after using the bomb recovery, but didn't get it, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think that's... Well, good concept, but can't really pull it through. But now they're still equal enough, and Izaw is getting a couple of nice strings here and there now, putting Elexiao at about 60%. Ooh. Always having that bomb as threat. He's not really like sometimes he's just kind of laying it out to kind of get to the stage control more than actually like using it and throwing it out. Seems to be working out for him right now, though. Not using the bomb at all, that is.
Very, very nice. That'll be his reaction.
Always try to go for the 2-frame here on the ledge. Oh, that's a tough situation now for Elexiao. Like the bomb could go off at any moment.
Oh, wonderful! Using the arrow to pop it off the edge to the detonate. Wonderful edge guard.
That was some, and that's really like, that's the kind of level we need to see from a Link player to actually be able to take those stocks. You need to think outside of the box and actually like shoot arrows at your bombs. It's like sounds crazy out of context.
And the thing is as well, like, you know, Elexiao's aware that that's a thing that can happen, but it's like the way in which it happened. You know, just not seeing the arrow or seeing the option that he's just pulled the bowstring and go, oh, okay, sure, no worries. And then that kind of like affected the bomb, and then it affected everything. So the reaction time to take it all in to go, oh, it's just an arrow coming out. Okay, so I can get forward. Yeah. Wait a minute, that affected that. React. Yeah. No time to do that.
Exactly. I feel like a lot of the options the Link has is just kind of hiding behind what your actual game plan is. Yeah. Like you do have some sort of like, okay, I want to do this, but you don't want to show your hand too early. And Izaw was really showing it right there. Also the same way as he's just been using this boomerang efficiently. But yeah, and that's...
Ooh, very nice. That second hit is strong. It's one apiece then here. Yeah. Izaw makes the necessary adaptations and takes game 2.
Yeah. Hearing some energy here from the Melee crowd as well. Like, really... Really nice to see that we can have these games just side by side like this. Everyone,
ooh, wow.
Really nice experience for the spectators as well, just being able to kind of switch whatever they want to look at, which people can do at home, but we appreciate everyone who's tuning into Geeky Goon Squad 2 here with us on Ultimate.
Indeed, yeah, if you are just joining us as well, welcome to Phoenix Blue 2. We're currently in top 32. You're joined on the mic by Bowie and Defour today.
Yes.
We're here in Malmö, Sweden, and we are, again, it's finals day, so we're getting through to that top 8 later on today, which will be taking place on Geeky Goon Squad. We're here with 2, and yeah.
Do we know who is casting that, by the way, top 8? Yet I know it's probably you, but but I'm just wondering who you're casting.
I believe
with.
It's myself and Fausto.
Oh, that's gonna be nice. Fausto, of course, mainstay name from Melee. Really, really nice to see him also getting into Ultimate.
Oh lolo.
Okay. Okay.
Interesting. And so yeah, just going for the effort.
Yeah, and that's, funnily enough, that's probably the first time I've seen it, like casting both now today and yesterday. I haven't. It's all about been all about the platforms as far as I can tell. But oh wow, okay.
Wow, very very nice. It's just staying down there and just to get gimping Greninja, unfortunately, getting him underneath the stage and couldn't get around the corner. Wow, the spikes on this down air, man. He's been catching these a lot this weekend.
Yeah, I think because Elexiao picked this stage, right? And I think he might have just felt that those platforms was giving him some trouble in that he had to think about maybe how the bomb is landing and bouncing around with those, or how the boomerang is acting in conjunction with those platforms. But now he just kind of removes that option, but still gets like a stock deficit here in the beginning, which is really unfortunate.
I mean, these Neds are just doing so much work. It's really weird, but Elexiao's throwing out loads of options and trying to find something to beat it, but everything just keeps getting beaten by Izaw's choices.
Yeah,
it's kind of crazy to see.
Yeah, and that just goes to show how good Izaw's Link is, that he doesn't have to rely on those platforms and how the stages works. He can also do it on FD, and throwing out those nairs, because that's the option he has to go for.
And finally, Elexiao gets a hit out, and then gets the... I mean, he didn't hit Izaw for a long time.
Oh, see the boomerang just flying just flying past him and actually hitting him with that arrow at the same time. Wow, that was close.
And the thing is, like, he's not like being too frantic with it, you know. He's just doing, like, you know, these medium hops. He's not fast falling it, just throwing out nair. It's just a hitbox, like challenge it.
Yeah, exactly. But Izaw kind of has to ideally finish this as soon as possible.
I like the idea, you know. That's the thing. The idea from Elexiao to try that didn't connect to the forward air, but it would have been it. Wow! Up tilt!
Wow.
Much better from Izaw now.
Yeah, I think Izaw is kind of really getting into this at this point. I feel it's gotta hurt for Elexiao picking this stage and just like, oh, okay, now I got him. And then it did. It's a dud. Yeah, I think Elexiao also hasn't been really kind of challenging the bombs that much either. Like, he's just been kind of staying away from them instead of kind of... I mean, it is risky to catch them, I know, but still.
Yeah, I mean, generally when you like take control of the bomb, if you pick it up, it becomes yours essentially. So Link is unable to actually detonate it unless it's his. Yeah. So it is one of those kind of like parts of the matchup to note.
Yeah, for sure.
But you need to get in there. Doesn't take that stock there with that fair. It was powerful, but not enough. Yeah. Not from center stage.
And Izaw at this point is just kind of trying to rack up damage for the last stock, and anything that he gets at this point is just a win for him. Ooh. Yeah, it's not going to be like enough with that recovery, but still 60%. But as we saw, he did have some issues actually getting those kill options, and now Elexiao might have seen through his game plan a bit for this final stock.
Yeah, Elexiao was very static at the beginning of this game, where now he's moving a little bit more and just kind of keeping himself, yeah, I guess just mobile, and that mobility is going to help him, you know, because when you're kind of like hesitating and you have these moments of silence where you can't make a decision, that's where, you know, players like Link who like to pressure and trap will be able to shine.
Oh, that's so interesting how they bounced up the bomb with the boomerang.
But like, yeah, look at Nair's hitbox, man. It lasts for so long and it will catch you regardless. Oh. There's the Nair again, and that's going to be enough.
Wow.
Izaw nodding. He knows he knows what it can do and how strong it can be.
Yeah, and it really looks like Elexiao is reaching it, like digging deep and trying to see what can I actually do now. What is the correct response to this? Because it's not going to be like, whatever you do, it's not going to be a cakewalk. Like, you can't... You're not going to get an easy way out against Izaw here now, with this matchup at least. But if he changes character, it looked almost like he's thinking
about it. I was considering, you know, if he was going to switch to one of his two characters, which would be the better one. And my knowledge of Link into Snake, for example, I'm not too sure on. Is Link able to out-camp? And that's kind of the biggest weakness of Snake. Is that if you're in a position where he's, you know, being beaten out by, you know, a set of projectiles, it's harder for him to work out. But then Incineroar, you know, might be able to utilize projectiles for, you know, revenge procs, and then, you know, output the damage. But how gimpable is he with Link's edge guarding and the somewhat limited nature of Incineroar's recovery? So these are the questions to ask. You know, how bad is it going to be? And he's thinking about that strength.
But in the end, he's going to stick with Greninja for this potentially final game between Izaw and Elexiao. And we are in winners' quarters, so this is an important game. Like, you don't want to get sent into losers, because you still will have a lot of games to come, a lot more than if you go through winners. This is really one he wants to keep, but he really has to kind of keep himself mobile. Like, the finer parts that we saw from Elexiao from the last game, when he was actually doing a really good job, is just kind of staying stable on the ground, being mobile, not going too like up into the air and challenging him in the aerials. So I think he just needs to kind of find that space and not let Izaw get into his head too much.
Yeah, for sure. And I think, Nairs were doing a huge amount of work in Game 3 for Izaw, and I think that Elexiao just needs to maybe find a different way to neutralize him. And maybe if it's just a case of utilizing, you know, the water shurikens a little bit better, or you know, trying to get above like that with those Nairs. Very nice, seeing the space to punish the boomerang usage.
All right. Yeah, I mean, and it's working out for him now. He's really kind of not going too aerial. He's just kind of staying as close to the ground as he can, doing those. Oh,
very nice, very nice. Using the water pushback, or the water hitbox. It's really a weird thing.
Yeah.
And then just seeing it, sniping with the forward air.
Yeah, very nice from Elexiao, resetting to neutral here. And here we would really see him shine. Like he just is trying to look for those options to kind of get in. Oof, Izaw is just gonna body block him right there.
Yeah.
Substitute
being used.
Yeah, not like super useful in this matchup maybe, but okay, Izaw still though. It's a very back and forth right now. There is a tug of war of the minds, I feel like. Just trying to find each other's weaknesses. I don't think Elexiao is going to let Izaw get those, like, at least try not to get those, allow him to get those fairs as much. See, Izaw is just like preemptively firing them out, throwing out those hitboxes as much as he can.
All very nice, crossing over and then letting the boomerang start up so he can get the back air. Nice percentage being tacked on from that as well.
Yeah.
And you can see, like, Izaw was once again just taking control and, you know, trying to just stabilize Elexiao's movement, you know, stopping him from being so slippery is the only way I can really describe it.
Yeah, exactly.
Wonderful catch, though, jumping up and getting that forward air, knocking him through the sky.
Nice stuff here from Izaw.
Oh, wow, let himself get hit by that. The shallow sneak, then gets the recovery. Very nice.
Greninja does have a superb recovery, but Izaw is racking up damage no matter what. Like, even if he is getting back to stage.
Yeah, and then there will be a simple punish as well. So.
Exactly. No, definitely. Like, he's just racking up the damage enough so that he can, like, basically do anything that will kill. So I'm really kind of patient play from Izaw, and he's just like, yeah, playing this wonderfully. I really feel like Elexiao is the one trying his best here right now, trying to get into this.
I've always enjoyed seeing Nair connect to everything from Greninja's kit.
Yeah.
It's wonderful. Dash attack into the world. I don't know.
Oh, man. Get the bomb out of there. Uses the shuriken for that.
Oh, he caught the jump from Izaw.
Nice. This is good, dude. Like this, but also in the sense that, like, now Elexiao, like, it is good, but at the same time now Izaw can choose a stage and go back to maybe a stage with platforms, like if he wants to. Like, I think that was one of the things that he had working with him, as that he had several options of mix-ups using those platforms to his advantage. So I mean, I would be surprised to see them going back to anything like FD, but yeah, Yoshi's Island could be a good choice for him. Seems like they're just discussing a bit of the stages here. Yeah, Yoshi's Island, I could see it working out for Izaw. Pretty much any stage with platforms. But then again, counter picks may occur.
Similar setup, just without the slopes at the end.
Exactly.
It's always nice though when, like, Izaw just pops a bomb on the slope and it just rolls off the edge. Oh. Free edge card.
Free.
And also, I think as well, decision to not go to Yoshi's Island because of the walls. So Greninja could obviously wall hang. So interesting.
Yeah, it might have been some error in picking the stage there. It's all right though. We have the time. We're on schedule. We're good.
We are on schedule. Most certainly are, good sir.
Yeah.
Right, straight back to Smashville because we needed to go right back to where we were already.
Maybe a character switch? No.
No, it's exactly
maybe just. No, okay. Not even this, like the skin. Like, okay. Just a bit of a breather before going into this final game.
Sure. Game 5 between Izaw and Elexiao.
I'm trying here.
No. I meant sure as in not to you, but like as in sure. They need to do that.
Like Evo, what is it? The Evo Dragon Ball Finals flashbacks? No, kidding with the stalling. No.
I'm trying to remember that moment. I didn't watch that actually.
Oh no, it's just like switching chairs and stuff to kind of stall things out. But,
of course, yeah.
Typical. But,
oh, that's the most important thing.
Yeah, we're past that now. So not final destination, but the final stage here.
Yeah. It's got a little platform at the front though, so as you say, the platforms are available for Izaw to utilize.
Yeah, and besides just kind of options, this also kind of works for extensions, like hitting someone up onto that platform there as well. So there's many things that can be utilized with that. Kind of, yeah, very like both of these, just taking it super seriously, not going for anything too commitment heavy. Just fares all day for Izaw when he can.
You should mention as well that the Hylian shield can just project. It can just like block projectiles that come at him in neutral. If you're just standing there, you're just kind of nuts. Doesn't even need to shield, so you can make progress regardless. It's interesting. Just one of the parts of it. Okay, so percentage is fairly even right now. Any large hit though from Izaw will probably. Ooh. Okay, interesting.
Yeah, that was good from Elexiao, like staying as defensive as possible, getting back onto the stage. So many options were covered, but he still...
Yeah, I kind of feel like he could have punished better because he forced the roll with the bomb and then he detonated it rather than actually... Oh, there was no reaction from Elexiao.
No, I did not expect that. Now carries the bomb bit. It's his time. It's my bomb now.
Yeah.
It really feels like when Elexiao is getting back to the stage, he's really threading the needle between all of these options of Izaw. He's doing a really good job at it though. No, like not hitting on that at all, but it looks so difficult.
Yeah,
whoa,
again,
okay.
Run up, down smash is a confirm. That's the beauty of the that water wind box thing.
Yeah, very well done.
It's like a wind box, but it's not. It's water. I've never known what to call it. I've always called it a water box.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean anything. A water hitbox? No, not hitting them though. It's just it's weird.
Yeah, that's.
But the water hitbox for all. Wow.
Okay.
That was a stock and a half.
Yeah. I just blinked and that was gone.
You blinked.
Yeah. Oh God. All right. All right. But yes, Izaw now actually on the back foot here for the first time in a while, looking really.
Screw that bomb.
Yeah. Just kick it. All right, and this is looking better and better for Elexiao now. He has the upper hand, and see how he can guard this edge.
Yeah, wonderful spacing with that fair again. It's, this is the thing with Greninjas is they need to get that spacing just right. Up throw into up air. Haven't seen that for a while.
No, and it was.
Wow, that was nuts. Just like the empty jump into down tilt, popping up for the up smash. Didn't land it, but it would have been beautiful if he did. That seemed like a stage tech, very nice. Pressure on the edge from Izaw.
Elexiao looking to finish this game right now. It looked so dire for him just a moment ago, but now he's on his way.
I think he caught his jump. No, he didn't. He didn't. Oh, God. I thought I saw a jump start up.
This is...
Oh, the extended hitbox of the up air. Landed, catched. Caught.
This is really struggling now for Izaw. Just anything grazing him will pretty much send him to losers right now. This is tough. Elexiao has to feel confident right now. Oh, another one. Doesn't make it this time around though.
Patience and knowledge and confidence in getting back, but he drops the shield and then forward air comes out. And Elexiao brings it back 3-2 over Izaw.
Yeah, he believed in himself, and that took him moving on to winners semis. That's wow.
Wow, that was a game there. Very, very impressive stuff from both players. And we were seeing like the depth of their game. So that was kind of nuts to see that. Really, really well done by both players for sure.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah.
I wouldn't be too surprised though to see Izaw back later in going through losers bracket. He's been doing really well.